Hello, this is not the first time that you are in Turkey. You were in Istanbul in a few times, but the first time I think in Alaçatı. Did you like this place? I saw you today. You were in the sea. You were swimming.
Yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. It's so nice to be by the sea and play our music, and it was such a nice thing last night to look out on the ocean, and yeah, something different to experience. Yeah.
Did you enjoy last night? It was a great, I think. Is there any difference, for example, between Istanbul's Babylon and here Alaçatı's Babylon?
Yeah,
The crowd.
I guess the difference is, I don't know, when you're more contained in a club, it's bigger sound, I think. But it was nice. The sound was good last night. Yeah.
Do you prefer performing in a big crowded, like 30,000 people in a big festival? For example, I saw sometimes like a Tiesto show. Or in a small club.
Small hot venues, which
beautiful.
yeah, venues which are more intimate, and you need the access to the people. And
Yeah, it's not nice to be like a big distance away from your audience. You need to be able to react with them, because you feed off them as well. If you play in a big festival with I was the one last week, and it was like, oh yeah, all these trance guys, and it just sounded awful.
Do you ever argue when you're performing? Because is it difficult to be a two DJ at the same time?
No, he tells me off though. Bungee jump. Whoa.
The jumping, yeah.
I mean, no, it's just like I try to provocate him to get out and to make some really. So I'm going to show you now what I can do, and it also works with the people and the crowd. And I mean, he was playing yesterday acid track, and we didn't know if it works or not. And he was playing easy this acid tracks, and the people started to cry, and it was such amazing. We came back and we thought about, yeah, oh, they like acid wicked. So.
How does your music evolve in time?
It gets worse.
Better.
Well, I think you're always going to be compared to the very first thing that you do. That's what happens in a band. No one's ever heard of you before. The first record you do, that's the benchmark that people have on you. And our most famous record for most people was our first album. Although maybe our third album, Dirty Dancing, was probably the most popular one. It really kind of took off in a lot of places, like probably Turkey, Spain, Portugal, Italy, France. It took off there, and I think the next album is going to be more towards this first style, but in a more complex way, because we've got better equipment, better knowledge, more time.
What about the vocal performance? What is the importance of the vocal performance in your music?
Well, I think vocals touch people in a slightly different way. Like it's almost like when you add a voice to a good track, it just takes it up another step, as long as it's a good vocal. But some stuff, like last night we played tracks with just acid 303, classic 303 line, and that talks to people just like a voice does. People get into that style. But
I mean, using vocals is easier probably for people who are not really into instrumental music, so it's something for identification probably. If you listen to a track which is not just instrumental, people need access or a certain type of a thing or of a voice or of some
identify with a
song. And I mean, you have a text, you have lyrics, and you have probably a meaning. And I mean, yeah, most of the people are more into we need the vocals, we need the voice to be identified with the tune.
Thank you very much. I think we will see you soon in Istanbul also. Okay. Okay. Thank you.